therefore the representatives of the United States of America in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name and by the authority of the good people of these colonies solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are and by right ought to be free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that is free and independent states. They have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and do all other acts and things which independent states may have the right to do. For the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. There must be no pulling different ways. We must all hang together. Yes, we must indeed hang together, but most assuredly hang separately.
Dear Abigail, the objects before me are too grand and multifarious for my comprehension. We have no men fit for the times. We are deficient of genius in education and travel, in fortune, in everything. I feel unutterable anxiety. God grant us wisdom and fortitude. Love you dearly, John.
Dear John, I long to hear you have declared independency, and by the way, in the new code of laws, which I suppose will be necessary for you to make, I desire you would remember the ladies and be more generous and favorable to them than your ancestors. Love you dearly, Abigail.
Dear Abigail, the 2nd day of July, 1776, will be the most memorable approach in the history of America. I am apt to believe that it will be celebrated by succeeding generations as the great anniversary festival. It ought to be commemorated as the Day of Deliverance, by solemn acts of devotion to Almighty God. It ought to be solemnized with pomp and parade, with songs, games, guns, bells, bonfires, and illuminations from one end of the continent to the other, from this time forward forevermore. Love you dearly, John.
Wow, we are independent from England. Although this doesn't mean the war is over, there are many more battles to fight. There were hundreds of brave heroes that kept us to the end. We're going to share 3 of them. The first one, Thomas Paine. He kept the patriot spirit going with his pamphlet, Common Sense.
Who says is the king of America? I'll tell you, friend. He reigns above and does not make havoc of mankind, like the royal brute of Britain.
Wow, inspiring words. Talking about words, here's a woman named Phyllis Wheatley, turned from slave to poet.
In heaven's eternal court it was decreed that the first martyr for the cause should bleed. To clear the country of the hatred brood, he whet his courage for the common good. Long as in freedom's cause the wise contend, dear to unity shall fame extend. While to the world the letter's stone shall tell how Caldwell, Attucks, Gray, and Maverick fell.
Thomas Paine with the crazy hair. Phyllis Wheatley, slave turned poet. And now we have Nathan Hale, schoolmaster turned spy turned hero.